One. Beyond the prologue tunnel was a monster house. You are listening at FameTV.info. Are you alive? Kyosuke Utsuroji wakes up. His head is dizzy. He manages to get up and tries to check his surroundings, but his vision is not clear. Running a hand over his forehead to hold it, Kyosuke notices something strange: hair, no, baldy. In this one moment. I thought, but I would soon find out that it wasn't /T. It wasn't /T, just the hair that wasn't /T there. It was something much colder and harder to the touch in the first place. Yes, there was no hair, or even skin. I'm not sure if it /S a serious injury or not, but there /S no blood or flesh flowing or anything else to feel. Kyosuke was confused. Wait, let /S get the situation straight. That he took a deep breath in for a moment. The breath he inhaled felt like it was escaping from his chest, and tried to remember what had happened. All of us in the second year of Kamishiro High School, Class 4, were in the middle of a school trip. In the bus on the way, everyone was enjoying their time with karaoke, cards, and other trivial banter. Of course, so was Kyosuke. As an otaku group, Kyosuke was at the lower end of the class caste, and he was having a good time in his own way, chatting discreetly with his friends in the same group. Hell came suddenly. A mountain slope with many sharp curves. The road was slippery, even after the rain. A motorcyclist jumped out of the corner of a curve and almost caused a collision with the bike. The driver swerved in a hurry and the bus body went straight through the guardrail. A scream rang out inside the car, and I have no memory of what happened next. Anyway, the bus had fallen down. But apparently, fortunately, Kyosuke survived. No wait, that doesn't /T explain why I am bald. As Kyosuke tried to rub his eyelids, he realized something even more terrifying. My eyelids, they re-gone. Fearfully, he gently crawled his fingertips over his eyes and found an area that looked like an edge. I stuck my finger in and traced the edge of it to see how big it was. It /S an eye socket. This, holy crap. Not even an eyeball. On the contrary, it doesn't /T even have a nose. No lips. Not even an ear. I stuck my finger in my eye socket and scratched it up again, but to my surprise, there was no brain. Oh no. I thought I /D survived, but this is me dead for sure. When he shouted, his vision finally cleared. Kyosuke didn't /T have enough time to make a self-tweak about why he could see when he didn't /T have eyes. He had to check his own hands first. Whoa. My hands are bones too. It wasn't /T just his hands, his abra bones were in full view as well. Originally, Kyosuke was skinny and was ridiculed every time he went to the pool for having his abra sticking out, but this was nothing compared to that. His ribs were asserting themselves in a big way. Were they dead? I knew he was dead. How is it possible that there is not a single piece of meat left in that? Where are we in the first place? Looking around, it was clear that the landscape was different from the one in the mountain where the bus had fallen. It was not a mountain slope lined with coniferous trees, but a rocky area with reddish-brown ground. Is this the afterlife after all? Or is it that the dream I am seeing now is the dream of a butterfly, and my real self is still being crushed in the fallen bus? As Kyosuke was pondering, a blue, semi-liquid object crawled out of the shadow of a rock. Naba. He was startled. Even more surprisingly, the sticky object pointed at Kyosuke and let out an adorable scream. Kaya. Haunted. To be honest, it was quite unexpected. It was true that Kyosuke had somehow turned into a geyser, but he still retained his human shape. It didn't /T make sense to be called a monster by a monster. No, wait, Kyosuke quickly reconsidered. This voice sounded familiar. /U re himamizu. What? The sticky ghost, which had been trying to escape behind a rock, stopped moving with a snap. Then, again, it crawled out to this side, fearfully. It /S himamizu rin. A classmate of Kyusuk /S. One of the 3 most beautiful girls in the class, belonging to the track and field club. To be frank, Kyusuk rarely had the experience of exchanging words properly, but I remember her voice, the most energetic one in the 2nd year and 4th class, because I could hear her clearly no matter where I was in the classroom. She /S changed a lot though, well, you /re not going to. You /re not. Well, he chuckled. After all, it was Kyusuk who was at the bottom of the class. There was no way that a girl like Rin, who was always in the center of everyone /S circle, could be remembered by her voice alone, but Rin made his body bounce with a thump and said /alright. Karaki.kun. Utsurugi, yes, yes. That /sit.as if in tune with Kyusuk /s words, Rin shakes around with a tap. Tap. Apparently, Rin /s energy mark doesn't /t change quickly when she becomes a semi-liquid, sticky ghost. It /s kind of comforting to look at it because it /s far removed from its human form. However, even though she got her last name wrong, I was surprised that Rin recognized me. Even though I /v rarely raised my voice in class, for starters, even though her appearance has changed horribly, it seems that the person in front of her is the real Himamizu Rin. It was reassuring to have one classmate there. What do we do now, Utsurogi.kun. We were on the bus, wherein /t week yeah. The bus crashed, fell off, and I thought I was dead. And here I was dotted /s like I am having a bad dream. You re a skull and I ma skull and I ma skull and I ma skull.as. They were dodging the casual conversation. There was a further clatter from behind another rock. With a bang, Rin jumped and hid in Kyusuk /s shadow. She hid, but since Kyusuk was a full body skeleton, she wasn't /t able to hide at all. There was a roar that seemed to echo from the depths of the earth, and a 3-meter-tall giant slowly emerged from behind a rock. Muscular. Sharp, triangular eyes, with uneven fangs sprouting from its mouth. 2 large horn-like horns sprouted from a gap in the hair of the mangled head. It /s like a demon that /s not all. Yet another woman with a snake-like lower body crawled out from the shade of another rock, as well as a large monster with a pig wig, a mummy man with his entire body wrapped in bandages, a monster with tentacles sprouting from his entire body, etc. etc. Kyusuk and Rin /s surroundings quickly turn into a monster house. They were surrounded in a daze. Kyusuk /s heart grows cold. No, he doesn't /t have his heart or liver anymore, but for now, he cools his heartbeat as an idiomatic expression. With this, he can /t escape. Just as I thought that, the demon turned its gaze on Kyusuk and Rin. The two tremble with a jolt Utsurogi and Himamizu had Kyusuk /s eyelids remained in place, he would have blinked his eyes involuntarily by any chance, Kobayashi yeah, it /s me, the demon crossed her arms and nodded. Immediately after that, the snake woman looked at her own lower body and screamed out, wait, what? What the f***? What /s happening to my lower body? Oh, you re crazy, fatty. My body is turning into a pig before I know it, fatty. What time is it? Have you arrived at your destination? Apparently I v been sleeping quite a bit, but oh, those things sprouting from my whole body. They re not tentacles. It s not just the snake woman. Monsters everywhere were looking at their bodies, one after another, and then at the monsters around them, screaming in astonishment. All of them, Kyusuk firmly understood, were the voices of his classmates. Apparently, all the classmates involved in the bus crash are alive and somehow, they all seem to have turned into a monster form. What does this mean? Kyusuk looked at Rin and immediately afterwards he remembered that she had no face. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.